Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap. I'm Mayor Mickey. It is December 22nd, just 3 days before Christmas. You know, it was a pretty quiet week around the village. It probably wasn't too surprising because many of the department heads were on vacation and there were no official village meetings. However, three trustees, Tony Schiappa, Zach Model, and Al Paveza, all did attend the annual DuPage County prayer breakfast this week. I also met with the village center manager, Christy Tramontana, this week about recent developments in the village center. And there's some great news for Starbucks customers because there's going to be soon a sign, actually their own little parking spot for a 10-minute parking spot, only from 5 a.m. to 12 noon, which is probably their busiest hours. But that'll go up probably in January. Now, where did I meet Donald Trump Jr.? That was a question many of my Facebook friends asked me this week. Well, that was at a private dinner held at the at Mar-a-Lago Club down in Palm Beach. It was for the opening of Turning Point USA's historic summit of over 2,500 conservative college students that were going down there. And I also took pictures with the founder, Charlie Kirk, as well as the co-founder, Bill Montgomery, and had a chance to see several people from Illinois, including a good friend of mine named Gary Rabine. The dinner and breakfast also had with the advisory council. Went on the next day. That all preceded the big event, which was the 2017 Student Action Summit. That was incredible. I was able to have my picture taken with Dinesh D'Souza, as well as Candace Owens, and listen again to Donald Trump Jr., as well as Dennis Prager and Ben Shapiro. It was held at the Palm Beach Convention Center, which was, I'll tell you the truth, it was truly amazing to be with over 2,500 conservative college students in one place. That had to be a record. Now, they were there for 4 days of training and inspiration in their what they're calling a student movement for free markets and limited government. Turning Point USA really is turning a generation back to our founding principles, and I have to say thank God for that. Now, on to the most important topic of the week. One of the benefits of having having kind of a quiet week in the village is to be able to focus our attention on what's most important, and focus on Christmas and the real reason that it's actually celebrated each and every year. Let us all keep in mind this Christmas that it's not just a holiday. It represents the birth of Jesus Christ, the only person whose coming was actually pre-announced and who impacted the world so much that it cut history into two. Even his non-believers have to date any objection based on his birth and his death. Now, as one of our Christmas cards this year read, Christmas is a reason to be joyful, to believe, a reason to be grateful for the blessings we receive. It is a reason to have faith and trust in our gracious Lord above, and Christmas is a reason to be filled with hope and love. That's exactly why I came here today to film it in front of one of a very special nativity scene at St. James Church at the Sag Bridge. And I'd like to introduce you to its pastor, Father Tom Coys.
Hello, Mickey.
Father.
Nice to be with you. Merry Christmas, everyone. Father Coys here, pastor at St. James of the Sag Church. Can I tell people our Christmas schedule?
Yes, you can.
We all got to find some place to praise the Lord, right? On Christmas Eve, we have a 5 p.m. We have a midnight mass at midnight. Then on Christmas Day, we have 10 a.m. and noon. A lot of times to come and praise, so many places. And let me just tell you, we're standing in the oldest working church in northern Illinois. The priest that started this church back in 1833 met Abraham Lincoln when he was a boy, because he would travel back and forth between what was later to become Chicago and the already established city of St. Louis. And in between Chicago and St. Louis was central Illinois, where he said in one of his letters to his bishop that he, on several occasions, had time to meet the Lincolns.
Wow.
And so we're very proud. And that's how you and I got together.
That's right.
This guy was a Lincoln fan, and I said, man, he's my kind of guy. So we've been friends ever since.
Well, Father Coys, it's an honor and a blessing to be here. And thank you very much for letting me show off the church a little bit. and your beautiful nativity scene, which I know all the staff here have worked so hard to beautify and put together. And this altar, it looks gorgeous. Anyone, even if you don't have a chance to come here for services on Sunday or on Monday, I encourage you all to come here, take a view of the outside, especially the grotto that was blessed by the cardinal, and this very beautiful nativity scene.